Hola y bienvenidos a este video donde vamos a hablar sobre los cumpleaños en español. Hello and welcome to this video lesson where we're going to be talking about birthdays, cumpleaños en español, in Spanish. So let's get started. Los retos de esta clase son repasar los números 1 a 31, aprender los meses del año, aprender cómo decir cuándo es nuestro cumpleaños y aprender a hablar sobre cómo celebramos nuestros cumpleaños. So first of all, let's revise the numbers 1 to 31 because we're going to be talking about when our birthday is, and obviously some months of the year have as many as 31 days. So these are the key numbers we're going to need in order to talk about dates and birthdays. If you want, pause the video and just try and read through these numbers in Spanish and see how many you can do, and then when you're ready just push play. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, so that's our number revision out of the way. The next thing we need to know is how to say the months of the year, los meses del año, in Spanish. So let's take a look. Some of them are really similar to the English and some of them are a bit different. And our first one is a bit different. Enero, enero. Febrero, so that one's nice and similar. Febrero. Marzo, marzo. Abril, abril. Mayo, mayo. Junio, junio. Julio, julio. Agosto, agosto. Septiembre, septiembre. Octubre, octubre. Noviembre, noviembre. Diciembre, diciembre. So you can see some of these, like October, November, December, September, are really quite similar to the English, as well as May, April. Really, the one that's probably the hardest to remember is enero, because it's really quite different to the word January. And hopefully you can notice something different about how the months of the year are written in Spanish compared to in English. So in Spanish, we never need to use the capital letters with months of the year and days of the week, unless of course they're at the beginning of a sentence. So that's a kind of key difference in when you're writing Spanish compared to English. In English we capitalize months and days. In Spanish they don't take capitals. The only things you need to capitalize in Spanish are the first word of every sentence or paragraph and names of people and places. So now, hopefully, we're ready to talk about ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? So this question means when is your birthday? So ¿cuándo is the word for when. It's a key question word in Spanish. ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? So to answer this question, of course, we're going to need our numbers 1 to 31 and also the months of the year. Let's take a look at an ID badge. So here we've got fecha de nacimiento. So that means date of birth. So we can see this person was born on the 24th of the 8th. So the 24th of October. The format that dates take in Spanish is very similar to in English. We say el, so the, then the number, de, so of, and then the month. So just as we'd say the 24th of August, In Spanish, we don't have to say 24th, just the 24. So it makes it even easier than in English. So the response to the question, ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? When is your birthday? Is mi cumpleaños es, my birthday is, el, number, day, month. So let's put ourselves in the position of the man on the ID badge. We want to say my birthday is on the 24th of August. So if he's asked, ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? He'll probably respond, mi cumpleaños es el 24 de agosto. Mi cumpleaños es el 24 de agosto. What I'd like you to do now is to have a think about when your birthday is. So remember to use the format mi cumpleaños es el número de mes. Okay, if you've got a pen and paper, feel free to write this down. Remember to write the question as well and the English translation so that you've got this to refer back to. If you don't have a piece of paper and a pen, just say this out loud and try and remember this answer for the future. Okay, so just quickly, I'm going to say when my birthday is and see if you can work out what date my birthday is. Mi cumpleaños es el 10 de agosto. Mi cumpleaños es el 10 de agosto. Okay, so hopefully you've worked out that my birthday is the 10th of August. Now, since we're on the topic of birthdays, I thought it would be nice for us to look at how we celebrate our birthdays. So this question, ¿Cómo celebras tu cumpleaños normalmente? How do you celebrate your birthday normally, or how do you normally celebrate your birthday? So ¿cómo is another key question word in Spanish, meaning how. Like, ¿Cómo te llamas? How do you call yourself? Or what's your name? So to respond to this, we can start off with normalmente, normally. And then some things we might want to say are celebro con mi familia y mis amigos. So normally, I celebrate with my family and my friends. Normalmente celebro con mi familia y mis amigos. Comemos torta de cumpleaños. We eat birthday cake. Y recibo muchos regalos. And I receive, or I get, many gifts. Es un día muy especial para mí. So if I tell you that the word día means day, just pause the video and have a think about what this last phrase might mean. Es un día muy especial para mí. And when you're ready, just push play again. Okay, so we can translate this word by word. So es, it is, un, a, día, day, muy, very, especial, special, para mí, for me. It is a day very special for me. So the word order in Spanish is a bit different because we tend to put the adjective after the noun. So we're describing the day, so day is the noun, and we want to say it's a very special day. But instead of saying muy especial día, we have to say día muy especial. So the word order is a bit different, but this means it's a very special day for me. And the last bit of vocabulary I want you to take away from this video is feliz cumpleaños, which means, of course, happy birthday. And that brings us to the end of this video lesson. Muchísimas gracias por ver. Thank you very much for watching. Some next steps you might want to take are to write a short text about how you celebrate your birthday. So you can use the short paragraph that I just showed you as a kind of basis for that. And of course you can look up things in dictionaries or using an online translator. Just be careful to remember the word order and also to check, who's doing the verb and making sure that adjectives agree with nouns, masculine or feminine. And you can also write the dates of all of your family members' birthdays. So instead of just having mi cumpleaños es, you could also have, you could put yourself in the position of your mother, sister, or a friend and write what their response would be to the question, ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? Otra vez, muchas gracias por ver y espero que te vaya muy bien con el español.